On Point today, the story of two HIV positive women and what life has been for them living with the disease. For some, HIV is a death sentence, but not for these two women, who we will call Mary and Jane, to protect their identities and to avoid stigma and discrimination. Mary, a mother of four, was diagnosed with HIV 11 years ago. Her children have all tested negative for the virus. The young mother said she was heartbroken when she was given the news that she was HIV positive. The rejection she faced from her family when they learned of her status was devastating, but she said with counseling and treatment, things have gotten better as she believes that she is now living for her children.
I've been HIV positive for 11 years and I have 4 kids. And I would advise the young people out there, especially the young girls, to make sure even if they're going to have sex, to use a condom correctly and every time. And HIV is not the end of the road, it's just a virus. But just use the treatment, because I have been on treatment for a long while. You just got to make sure you use the treatment and adhere and eat the right foods and the right fruit and the fruits and so it's not the end of the road.
Jane, who tested HIV positive 5 years ago, said it has changed her outlook on life. Like Mary, Jane said her children are her driving force.
For 5 years now, I'm HIV positive, and I find it is a different life because you have to know what kind of food to eat, how to carry your body and take care of your body. My children are not, so it's not hard for me, but I would say my children is very, especially my big one, she's very there for me because at night she's like, "Mommy, you're taking medication," or "Mommy, here's your tablet," or "Mommy, you're going to bed without drinking your tablet." So she makes sure I remember. So she wants me to live more long so I can see, because she has a lot of plans for me in life, and it makes me feel happy when I sit down and listen the plans she has for me. I usually say to them, if you don't want to hear to me today or tomorrow I gone, you're glad if I talk to you. So it's like they know where I'm coming from, but they know everybody has to die someday and leave somebody, but they don't know anything. That's why I usually get angry when people like my kids are wrong and people just throw it in my face. I'll be like, "Excuse you, I don't know what you're talking about. You might mistake me for somebody or the wrong person." And I don't lie much around friends because I'm around friends who can accept me for who I am.
For the two women, COVID-19 has impacted their livelihood. Mary said because of her underlying health complications, she is unable to work as she did before, making it difficult for her to provide financially for her children.
Well, I'm facing, I can't go to make my little hand fairs, can't work due to the COVID, can't move around because you got scared for, you got wear masks and other things. But, and then I have 4 kids to look after. I still gotta help my grandmother for look after them as well. So it's hard to get to work right now because people are not taking you in, even if it's to do a little cleaning or washing the wares or cleaning the window and so, because they're scared to get in COVID. And due to the underlying issues, whatever, it's hard on me right now. It affected me very bad. It's affected me a lot. It's very hard on me, so it's affected me very bad. Because I would study how my children would eat, how I would eat, how my grandmother would eat. It affected me a lot.
Jane is also facing severe challenges during this period, given the fact that she too has a compromised immune system.
I have 2 children at home, and it's hard on them, especially concerning the schoolwork and the internet. It's very hard, and sometimes you don't get everyday meal to put on the table, but you just try to do it. And it's very hard because it takes a lot out of me, because I don't like to see children hungry. So it's very hard for them. I usually have friends, and they're here. I have that will support me, and my friends would support me in the way like if I don't have it, they will try to push in, or even if I have to go out, they would keep the kids. If they can't make it, then the kids have to stay at home by themselves. With the situation, the most things I would do, sometimes I would sit down, play a little music to ease my mind, or go about something that would ease my mind and then get back on track.
Both women have been receiving support from the non-governmental organization Artists in Direct Support for several years. They are using young people like themselves to be responsible with their sex life to help curb the spread of HIV, which can cause AIDS. That's it for this edition of On Point. Do join us again next week for another edition.